Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
I'm here with
Hi.
Slenderbodies. You guys want to introduce yourselves, or
Yeah,
you leave it
I'm,
anonymous, you know?
I'm Benji.
And I'm Max.
And together you guys are Slenderbodies.
Together we are Slenderbodies.
Mhm. And how are you guys doing on this lovely day?
We're great. We had a great show last night, and we're stoked to do it again tonight.
And this is the second date of the tour, right?
Yeah,
You guys did it in Santa Barbara?
yeah.
Cool, cool.
It was a strong opening, I would say. Everyone was feeling good, and some of those kids have been waiting to see us for like 2 years, a lot of them. So it was
Yeah,
cool
that
to go
makes
back there.
sense.
Yeah, since 2020 we had a show. So
Cool. I actually saw you guys last year when you guys opened up for Half Alive. So
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a really fun little run. Those guys are awesome, and their performance is really cool.
Oh,
So
super sick, yeah.
yeah.
I think I tried to reach out back then too, but your man was like, oh, COVID, maybe next time. I'm like, okay, that's fair. And we made it happen. Oh, wait.
we had all the protocols. So
Oh, okay,
now
okay.
it's easier. Now it's
That's true,
looser.
that's true.
Yeah.
Did any of you guys get COVID or?
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how I got the Omicron Christmas special.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, that's like the light
Yeah.
version.
Yeah, exactly. I had
That's
it.
cool.
I was sick for a couple. I mean, it is serious. Like I definitely know people who got super sick, and it's worth all the precautions. But yeah, it was not fun. Would not do it again.
Yeah, I would not recommend.
I don't
yeah.
recommend it.
I know from experience too.
Yeah.
Max cleaned up.
I got lucky. Yeah, I'm clean. I have not been hit by the cyber drug yet. So
All right,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's cool. Okay, and so my first question for you guys, let's keep it a little light right now. So Slenderbodies, did you guys name the band that because you guys were like chubby when you're younger?
that's actually a really great question. I was chubby when I was younger, but
Really? I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some pics of you back in the day too. I'm like, wow, you were swole back then too.
dude, I had my skinny phases. I had my thick phases. I mean, it's part of life. You transform. There's transformations every once in a while, and it's great.
Yeah, I think he nailed it.
Yeah, but yeah, we can. That's exactly why we named it the band. But yeah.
Okay. And I know you guys are both, very active about, like social issues and like political issues and everything too. And, this month is Pride Month. And so, believe it or not, I am an ordained minister in California. So if you guys want to make a statement, I could marry you guys right now.
You can marry us.
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to be married to somebody else, but hey, and also he's ordained, so y'all are both ministers.
Really? You're ordained too, huh?
So,
Yeah, that's right a little bit.
so him and his lovely fiance Alex tapped me to be the minister for their wedding. So
Oh,
I'm gonna be
that's
up
sick.
there. There's the Church of the Dudeist Priests, if you know.
Oh, yeah. That
The
was
Big
one of the
Lebowski.
options.
So
Uh-huh.
it was online. I just took a quiz,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
they were
Super
like,
it's
yeah.
really easy.
And they sent me a
Surprisingly
sticker.
easy.
It's a whole thing. But I can marry people. So we can have like a marry off.
We're
Like we
just-
can do like a competition.
We're the same.
or
Yeah, yeah.
something like that.
Let me see if anyone I don't get married, we can just do the same day.
Yeah, exactly.
Do a
Well,
wedding.
we can tag team or something.
In 12 months, you can tally and see how many weddings y'all each did, and the winner gets like a cupcake or something.
Well, I've actually done one, so I'm ahead of you.
Oh, dang.
I gotta catch up.
Yeah. I mean,
gotta
you're
catch
about
up.
to. You're about to.
I know. I gotta line a bunch of other ones up and do all that whole thing.
Okay, and so thanks for listening to a little bit of my stand-up routine right there. But
That's good.
let's get to the real business. And
Yeah.
we're here because of your guys' music, and your next album is coming out next week. Actually, exactly a week from now, right?
Yeah.
According to my sources in the music industry.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. And so, tell me a little bit more about it, because this year, you guys have sprinkled you guys dropped I think 2 packs of some songs.
Yeah.
Throughout the year, and so we're getting a little bit of tidbits of the album, but I want to hear what's the. Those are all appetizers. I want to hear what's the entree.
We should start calling them packs instead of albums. Yeah, just song. Yeah, we're selling song packs from now on, not albums. Kind of sick. But yeah, it's been this collection of work has been really cool, man. I mean, we've been experimenting with all sorts of sounds and all sorts of concepts, and we always say that we're like a concept band, so we try to create concepts and worlds with every album or body of work that we try to write. So this one specifically was really centered around us writing about kind of social media and the music industry just being a space that's very filtered and there's like, and kind of playing a satire on it with the Mannequins, kind of creating these like flawless versions and having it be this kind of like wonky, awkward thing where it's like you have this uncanny valley type thing where it's like you can tell that it's obviously fake, but there's like you try to bring a personality to these plastic lifeless mannequins and like bring life to them. So that was kind of the concept around this record, and a lot of the songs are kind of meant to be like open and happy and perfect and really like blissful feeling, which kind of tied it really nicely into being a summer album and a summer record. So
perfect timing. All right. Well, yeah, Max said it all. But I did notice too, because I follow you guys on Instagram, and I have noticed a lot of the plastic. And I was worried too, like when we were gonna do the interview, I'm like, oh, are they just gonna bring the Mannequins? That's it. Like
we might have. We thought about it.
I thought about it too. I'm like, that'd be pretty funny when I saw them down there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well,
yeah, and congrats on the sold out show for today too.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's gonna be super great. I'm super excited for that. I think it's gonna be really fun. This is where I currently live, and I've been living here for 3 years.
San Diego, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I moved down here from LA about 3 years
yeah.
ago. Yeah, so it's been really great. I absolutely love the city, and I'm here to stay for the foreseeable future, hopefully. So.
And are you still living in the same place too?
I live in Austin, Texas.
Oh, okay. So you both moved. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Big changes for you guys.
Yeah, but it's been really lovely. I love Austin for a lot of reasons, but the music community is super supportive there, so it's been really nice
definitely a budding community.
to immerse in that spot and make a ton of new friends and just be in that zone. And I can still come back here and do that whole thing pretty easily. Cool. Like the airport situation is pretty chill there for the most part.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah. Both places.
That's sick. Now that I know Max here, we could just hang out more.
Come kick it. Yeah, just come kick it. It's great. I got the mannequin set up, so if I ever don't want to hang out, you can hang out.
Bring him,
You can hang out with the mannequin. It'll be great. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Do you know my friend from Slenderbodies?
Yeah. Yeah. I have him in the car with me. I leave him in the trunk all the time. So.
I know people back in the day when for carpool, sometimes you bring mannequins so they could get in the carpool.
Dude, literally, I drove to Austin like a few months ago, and I put them in the back seats so I could use the carpool lane.
As long as you don't get caught, it's great.
I mean, I had real people in it. What do you mean? They're real to me. So don't put them down like that. And I don't know about the eyes of the law, but in my world.
Yeah. I mean, laws are kind of like guidelines, anyways.
Amen.
Okay. Well, I see. You're wearing a Guns N' Roses shirt, which it's pretty cool.
This is one of my favorite shirts right now. I've been living in this shirt. Also because I only brought 3 shirts for tour, so that's kind of how it goes.
Makes sense. Yeah. But I'm wondering too, what type of music did you guys listen to growing up? Like, who are some of your favorite artists, bands, singers?
For me, it was actually it started off with a lot of Beach Boys, Jackson Browne, James Taylor type stuff. I think that's what's kind of going on in my house. But then I definitely gravitated towards. Do you want me to start it over?
Okay, so yeah, Jackson Browne, Beach Boys, James Taylor,
Paul Simon, Fleetwood Mac. So kind of a little bit all over the place, I guess. But then definitely gravitated towards Guns N' Roses and AC/DC and had that whole classic rock phase. But then when I was in my teenage years, it was a lot of indie Death Cab for Cutie, local natives, that kind of stuff, while also listening to a lot of metal music and prog metal Tool and Cannibal Corpse and stuff. And now I've arrived at this place where it all mushes together and we make really soft indie music.
That's true.
Who knew if you put metal in a bucket with everything else, you get really soft pop music? So hey.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
What about you, Max?
I listen to a lot of kind of Sade and Sting, and kind of that was more of this R&B kind of fusion type thing. And then as I grew up, I started listening a little bit more to rock, kind of Incubus, and Radiohead is a really, really big influence for me. So those are some bands that I absolutely love, and I mean still listen to this day. And I had my phases with hip hop and electronic music and kind of all those in betweens, and kind of ended up meshing it all together to kind of be in this indie alternative pop rock space. So, but yeah, straight pop has interestingly never really been something that I listen to heavily, but it's kind of fun to be able to take all of these influences and kind of bring it to a more accessible light in a way. So that's been really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, quick side note question. Back when you guys were still in, college, high school, back when you guys were still in school, were you guys big into science at all? Chemistry?
Big into what?
Science?
Science. Oh.
Because I know Slenderbodies was well, I guess that's more astronomy, physics, and everything, right? Because I I was there for the AMA you did, like
Oh, cool.
2 years ago. Yeah, when you were like telling us the true meaning of the name.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we are both in science. I feel like during like tour drives, we will always talk about just, you know, crazy futurist stuff. And like, you know, we love kind of speculating about what's to come in the future in like technology and, you know, all sorts of, you know, different like environmental factors and like how those are going to be affected by technology and like, you know, like things like hopefully one day we have like really powerful desalinization, so we'll have like unlimited water, like stuff like that's like
That'd
super
be nice.
exciting for us.
I will not shut up about nuclear fusion. Nuclear fusion, save us. But yeah, I think it's a huge part of like why we're such good friends and collaborators. We show so many interests, and so science is definitely one of them. I mean, when we were in school at UC Santa Cruz, I was in psychology with a focus on cognitive psych, which has like a lot of neurology aspects to it, and Max was doing computer science. So we were both doing a lot in that field. Yeah, big nerds basically. And now we just talk like about impedance and like gear stuff. So it all is the same. Yeah.
I mean, you guys definitely have a lot of interest, so that's good.
Yeah. Try to keep it broad.
The only reason I ask this because I feel like, you know, between the three of us, we have like a lot of chemistry, you know.
Yeah, totally.
I can tell we're gelling.
Should we start another band? Do you play any instruments? I'm gonna interview you now.
Yeah, I dabble in the bass, you know.
Cool, dude.
Dude, well, we don't have a bass player. If you want to learn all 30 songs we're playing tonight,
30 songs, huh?
Yeah, no big deal. It should take you like 5 minutes or something. Just
Maybe, you know. Yeah, thanks for the offer. Maybe I'll do it for the next show, you know.
We're just not paying enough. Is that the deal?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard the pay rate yet. You know, it's kind of sketchy.
We have no budget. You're gonna do it for exposure.
We pay real well in exposure.
All right, I might take it. But I'm wondering, you know, like, we're kind of vibing. You think we could become friends now? Like, so I think we could become fast friends now. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think we could become friends. Absolutely. Why not?
I mean, maybe you should just officiate the wedding, and then, you know, we'll all just be bonded.
It could work, yeah.
We can all officiate each other's weddings, and it'll be,
Wow, that would be crazy.
you know, to each other. And then we're really, I mean,
That's a
the
concept.
love triangle is going to be strong with this one.
Wow. I didn't think about that. Huh. I'll have to think about that some more. But the reason I asked that, though, is because what I love to do for my friends is I love to give them gifts. So actually, I have some gifts for you guys.
Oh, is that your love language?
Yeah, that's my love language. You get
Hell
it.
yeah, dude. Thank you so much.
All right. And unfortunately, I'm not too generous, but I do have some gifts for you. And you guys are going to have to... I have 4 gifts laid out. And you guys could, unfortunately, only choose one of the 4.
Okay.
Each. So you got... You guys get
Putting
to
us
4.
like that. God, I hate choices. I'm going to be in analysis paralysis for like the next 20 minutes. Just like,
All right. Well, let me bring out the first one. Benji did mention this one. It's at Best of the Beach Boys.
I'll take it.
Okay, you can hold this for now. There's still more.
Okay,
There's still more.
You can just see the rest of it.
Well, let's see. I have
Oh, they're all vinyl.
Radiohead 2.
wow.
The Bands. Classic.
Wow, you really did your research.
That might be the one for me.
Wait.
I actually don't have that record.
It's pretty good, too. Underrated. Well, and there's more, though. I actually do have this Hummingbird vinyl. From
Oh,
Local
wow,
Native.
dude. Sick.
You got a hard choice.
I know.
And then, last but not least, it's hard doing this with one hand.
I got you.
Sade.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. I gotta pick that shot.
All right.
Yeah.
So do you guys lock in your choices?
I think I'm locked in. I actually have that Hummingbird vinyl,
It's great vinyl.
but that was super thoughtful.
Of course. I mean,
And
you
also
know.
the color palette. Wow, nice.
Yeah,
It's nice.
yeah. Wow, I love these songs a lot. So this is gonna be great.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
We're living.
How cute.
You guys are eating good tonight.
Dude, I'm gonna eat this vinyl for sure.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
That was super thoughtful. Yeah, I'd say we're friends now.
Thank you.
You really did your research. You knew what we were about, and you got us meaningful gifts.
I can trade you a vinyl as well.
I'll take you up on that offer.
There you go. We
Thank
can all
you.
trade vinyls. We'll get you one of the new
Yeah, vinyl
album.
swap. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. And, you know, I just met you guys, but I feel like, you know, we're becoming good friends. And I want to make up for last time, so I got some questions for you, too. And, you know what? Since Benji has the mic right now, I got something to show you. Oh, wait. I have it right here.
Are you about to pull up embarrassing photos of me?
Exactly what I was-
from the Christmas party. Oh yeah, that's me.
Wait. Well, yeah, you're in this one too. But I want to show this one specifically, and that one's you.
Oh yeah, baby.
And it's interesting because you're in pajamas, and sometimes they're not doing a good job of hiding the package. And you did that.
It was for we made like a sexy Christmas calendar to like sell to like other college kids on campus to like raise money for the camp. So that was the whole goal.
How well did that work out?
I don't know, but it was fun to do with my friends.
It was fun.
It was like a fun time.
Oh wait, I have something else.
Do you have
to
more
ask
embarrassing photos?
No, that was the only one. But I do have something
They're
to
out
ask
there
you
if you
too.
look hard enough.
And I just want to know, what is this band called Emporia?
Oh, you went so deep. How did you find this?
Dude, I had to make up for last
That's
time.
wild.
I gotta be old friends
Wow.
with you guys, close friends.
So Emporia was my second rock band in high school. If you can find the first one, I don't know, like I'll take you out to dinner, like buy you a bunch of smoothies for like a year or something like that. If you can
That's
find the first one, then you really went deep. But Emporia is a band that I started with my friends Will and Connor in my junior year of high school. Will used to drum for us actually before he went to become a laser physicist because he's way smarter than any of us.
Wow.
And so yeah, it was like my prog rock kind of band, just released through like Bandcamp and stuff. But we played a few shows, and that's actually how I met Max.
Yeah, I know he mixed on one of them, right?
He mixed
Or a few.
almost all. Yeah, he sang. We had a split EP where we both sang on it.
Entwined, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, this is nuts. But yeah, we met because I was like in the quad at school, and I was like, I have a bunch of acoustic music. He's like, I want to hear it, and I auditioned for him. Like, I was on The Voice, and he's like, I like that stuff. Come back tomorrow, and I was like, cool. And yeah, we just made a bunch of music together. So that was the deal. Never toured, but had a ton of fun writing and making music that was angsty with my friends. So that's what's
cool.
up.
Yeah, I feel like back in the day, you guys could definitely audition. I mean, you guys, even back then, the vocals were good. You guys could definitely audition for like High School Musical or something,
Yeah, wow,
Crazy.
we are all in this together, What they say is true.
I remember there was a phase where I was like trying to be a singer too, and I was like, dude, like if I did like American Idol, X Factor, America's Got Talent, it was either Apologize or One Republic or Bet on It by.
Can you sing either of those
I'm
right
not
now?
gonna do that now.
Like a verse?
No, I'm not.
Like a line?
I'm too shy.
like a word? I'm gonna keep going down. Like a letter?
Since you have the mic right now, here, let me talk to you, Max.
Was good.
All right. So, oh wait, dude, you better cut out all like this, like dead time. All right.
Nah, dude, let it. I love the awkward silence. Just.
And I'm a big fan of your guys' music, and I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? Since I'm gonna be friends with them, like I knew it was,
Dude.
I knew it was destiny.
Done.
And I was like, here, let me suggest, let me help them out. Like, let me suggest them music titles for their next album too, even though I didn't know it was already ready to be released and everything. Okay. How about this for music song title? From Catalyst to Beginnings, This Love Will Always Share.
Dude, sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or, and as the seasons come and go, I'll still captured by your stare.
Dude, this is a great album. I love this instrumental record. That was a fun poem album. If anybody else finds that, that's also like a really fun deep cut. So.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was the first time we played live together. Was for that record.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time we played live together, and it was just like, yeah, that was like the first time I ever even started doing like indie music, like kind of like alternative type stuff. So, that's a deep cut.
Yeah, I'm all about being deep with you guys. Your guys' music. It's got me thinking. So I'm like, I have the, this should, return.
Dude, I love it. Now you got me thinking.
And then I guess last thing I gotta ask you, I don't know, because you did talk about some of your other, what in high school, you're getting in all these other genres too. So what can you tell me about
Buddy, deep cut. Wow. So I have a really good friend named Arno who I've known since the 4th grade, and we've just always gotten into all sorts of mischief together. And one of those things was we used to just like DJ high school parties together. So we were like, we should start like a production duo and just like produce like really crappy EDM music because we were like 14. And there you go. Yeah. So and then we did this. We actually did this one remix for Lana Del Rey that actually did like kind of well on YouTube, which is kind of sick. So, but yeah, it was still terrible. I mean, don't listen to it, but it exists.
Great for that time frame.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That was when I discovered Skrillex, and I was like, wow, this is cool, but I can never do anything that sounds like that. So, yeah.
I feel that. All right. Well, it's been fun talking to you guys, but I got one last question for you guys.
Hit me.
And I could tell obviously you guys are pretty close. And I want to know.
I'm
he's
kidding.
kind of mid.
I love this man.
But I want to know though, like you guys been traveling. You guys have been so close. You guys been traveling the road together for a few years now too. I want to know, is there anything, like a personality trait or like a habit you guys like rubbed off on each other?
Yeah. Probably a lot. We always say we're like the same person. It happens all the time. We both date Alexes. Yeah.
Wow.
Like not the same Alex.
Yeah, that'd be
but
crazy.
like, I mean, hey. but yeah, so.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the mannerisms are very similar. Like one of us will start doing something or saying something a certain way, and then instantaneously, like, because we did like a writing session for a week in LA, and we're just like, I forget, like, just like a lot of inside jokes and stuff like that. But I feel like the way we approach music is pretty similar. It's very analytic. Try to pay more attention to detail is definitely something I've picked up from Max, and yeah, I don't know. We can both drive super far, so
Wow,
that's cool.
That's pretty big. Yeah, that's actually
Yeah,
very good.
we're able to focus on like specific things for a long period of time.
That's hard to do.
And yeah, I feel like the brain pattern is very similar.
You guys are sharing the same brain cells now.
Yeah, honestly, that was the whole point of this, is to have it be a creative haven, but more it's just like our brains becoming one brain. Like that's always been the goal.
And when technology gets there, that transformation will occur, and then we'll just be cyber Benji Max, and we'll just be like this large cyborg body with 2 heads on top of it. And yeah, and then but we'll have 4 arms so we can still each play a guitar, which is kind of be sick.
Maybe that's the next concept.
To combine our bodies and then write a record as one body. Yeah, maybe we just need to like gaff tape ourselves to each other and like write an entire record like that. Great.
As a friend now, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. That kind of scares me.
That's good. That means it's art.
Well, I actually forgot. Since this is an interview and like nowadays, everyone's all for the clickbait, the drama and everything. So I actually have to end on this question, and it's: do you guys have a pet peeve of each other?
Damn. I feel like I need to think about this.
That's good. You have to think about it.
There definitely isn't something that's immediately like, oh my God, you do this all the time and it fucking makes me so upset. Like, so that doesn't happen. But like, I'm trying to think of like something that I'm like, yeah, go for it.
Okay, what about how I spit sunflower seeds into a cup instead of like taking them apart?
He does eat sunflower seeds the wrong way. It's just objectively the wrong way. So like I guess that would classify as a pet peeve for sure. But could be worse.
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
All right. You got anything for Max, or you guys good?
No, he's perfect.
All right. Well, thanks for taking time to do the interview. I appreciate it. A lot of fun. It was a Gaffer Riot.
Yeah.
And, I like to end the interview because, we are doing this interview for you. And so I will hand Max the mic, and you guys could plug, the latest album, the tour, social media. The rest of the time is all yours. The cameraman's going to put the camera just on you guys.
I understand. I understand what's happening now.
Let's plug it.
Our album comes out in a week.
We're on tour right now. Get your tickets because all of the dates are selling super fast, which is nice.
Thank you guys for coming out to support us. Come out to the shows. We have really cool merch. That's also going to be going online soon. But if you want to get it earlier, come out to the tour and check them out.
That's about it. We're just here to vibe.
Yeah.